Hi there, hope you're all doing well. This week I'm painting up an Ogre Anchorbasher from Titanfall's Miniatures. I'm not sure what I want to use these minis for, but I like having the idea of an Ogre pirate army, so I'm going to try out a colour scheme. It was black and white zenithally primed, and I get started with Barbarian Brawn as the base for all of the exposed skin. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. To darken down the skin and add in some shadow colour, I washed all of the skin with flesh wash. While I wait for the wash to dry, I base the shorts with Gung-ho green. With the wash now dry, I came back in with Barbarian Brawn, bringing up all of the tops of the muscles, just leaving that darker colour in the recesses. To start brightening up the skin, I use Dwarven skin to go over the uppermost parts of the muscles. With this highlight, I pretty much ignored all of the skin that you can only see from below, as this is going to be in shadow and it won't be just as bright. Finishing off the skin, I brought up the upmost parts with Elven skin. With the skin now finished, I started bringing up the shorts with olive green, just leaving that darker green in the shadows. Now for all of the ropes and the wrappings on the anchor. I added a base coat of golden brown for these. This might be a bit bright from what I was aiming for, but once I started, I figured I'll just make it work and keep going. To push the ropes to a more, rope look, I used temple stone. This is also for the sandy part of the base and the rim. Next up, I grabbed dry rust brown and went over all of the remaining non-metallic small details. Bringing up some of the details on the knee pad and the shields, I went for Satyr brown. Finishing off these shorts, I added a highlight of green beret on the uppermost folds and some of the flat areas. The starfish and crustaceans get a quick highlight using light brown. To get the water part of the base and the glass on his helmet done, I added a base coat of Leviathan Blue. For the shallower part of the water and the brighter parts of the glass, I used Gigawatt blue. On the base, the darker blue isn't fully dry either, so I sort of wet blend them a little bit so I can get a bit of a fade going to that lighter blue. The water needs some white foam for the waves, so I grabbed Ivory, Tusk and added some in. And since I was looking at this mini from behind, I noticed that I forgot the arm and the foot coming out of the bag, so these also get base coated with this. Now for the helmet that took far too long to paint up for some reason, I used hammered copper. With it taking so long, I have sped this clip up a little bit, so it's a bit more than what you would normally see, and I'm not doing anything fancy, I'm just painting the helmet. For the anchor, I went for rough iron as it seemed the most fitting for something that would have been retired from use and is probably going to be made of iron. All the additional metal parts and some scratchy edges on the anchor, I grabbed Surcoat Silver. To wash the Mini, I used military shader over everything but the skin. I went for a green wash over everything as it gives it sort of that sea algae kind of look. Finishing off, I add some Sandy Desert texture to the base. I added some gloss gel medium to the water side of the base as well, but I don't get that on camera. And that will be it for the Ogre Anchor Smasher. Even though this guy took me almost an hour, I still want a full army to get these, which probably won't be anytime soon unless I can find a way to speed them up. One thing I think I might try and change though is the base, as I want to try and do a resin pour on the base. So it looks like he's actually standing in water and it's coming over his feet. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. As always, if you want a closer look at this mini, check out my Instagram page. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.